All the students are requested to take their seats promptly. Changing seats is not allowed. Please take your designated seats. Graduating students are requested to move to their designated seats promptly. Changing seats is not allowed. As we prepare to begin, I request everybody to switch off their mobile phones or put them on silent mode. Thank you for helping us maintain the grace and dignity of this convocation venue. I further request all the parents and family members of the graduating students to refrain from coming towards the aisle or to the stage for clicking photographs. All the photographs of the graduating students will be uploaded on the website. The photographs can be downloaded from there. Requesting all the graduate students to return to their designated seats. Changing seats is not allowed. Graduating students, please return to your designated seats. Please remain seated on your designated seats. I request everybody to turn off their mobile phones or put them on silent mode. Requesting everybody to please switch off your mobile phones or put them on silent mode. We also kindly request the parents and members of family of the graduating students to refrain from coming to the aisles or towards the stage. All the photographs of the graduating students will be uploaded on the website. They can be downloaded from there. Thank you for maintaining the decorum and dignity of this venue. Ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession will now enter the venue. All are requested to stand up and remain standing till all the dignitaries on the dais have occupied their seats. May I request you to please switch off your cell phones for the duration of the convocation for the smooth conduct of the proceedings. Further, I request parents and members of family of the graduating students to refrain from coming to the front of dais for taking photographs. All the photographs of the graduating students will be uploaded on the website and can be downloaded from there. May we request everyone to remain standing for the invocation.
मैत्रीं भजत अखिलहृजेत्रीं मैत्रीं भजत अखिलहृजेत्रीम् आत्मवदेव परानपि पश्यत आत्मवदेव परानपि पश्यत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां त्यजत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां त्यजत त्यजत परेष्वाक्रममाक्रमणम् त्यजत परेष्वाक्रममाक्रमणम् मैत्रीं भजत अखिलहृजेत्रीम्.
Requesting everyone to please take their seats. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Chairperson Board of Governors, Ms. Vinita Bajoria, Member, BOG, will be officiating the proceedings of this convocation.
I declare the convocation open.
May we now request the Chairperson BOG to formally welcome the Chief Guest, Dr. V. Narayanan, Chairperson, ISRO, by presenting an Angavastram. May we request the Chairperson BOG to deliver her address.
Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. V. Narayanan, Chairman, Indian Space Research Organization, Director of the Institute, Professor Debashish Chatterjee, esteemed members of the board, faculty, staff, distinguished invitees, graduating students, and their proud parents, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense joy and deep honor that I welcome you all to the 27th Annual Convocation of the Indian Institute of Management Kozhikode. Convocations at IIM Kozhikode are cherished milestones in our academic journey, celebrations of intellectual excellence, personal growth, and the spirit of achievement. They mark not only the culmination of rigorous academic pursuit, but also the beginning of a lifelong voyage of purpose and impact. Today, we are profoundly honored to welcome a visionary leader and one of the nation's foremost scientific minds, Dr. V. Narayanan, Chairman of the Indian Space Research Organization, as our esteemed chief guest. His presence bestows immense prestige upon this momentous occasion, inspiring our community with the values of dedication, innovation, and national service. On behalf of the entire IIM Kozhikode fraternity, it is my privilege to convey our deepest gratitude to Dr. Narayanan for graciously accepting our invitation and for joining us on this special day. His participation elevates the significance of this convocation, and we look forward with great anticipation to the wisdom and inspiration he will share. Sir, we are truly privileged to have you in our midst. A heartfelt salute to the accomplished young men and women who are receiving their well-earned degrees today. This moment signifies a defining milestone in their journey, a celebration of resilience, passion, and the pursuit of excellence. As they step into a world full of possibilities, I wish them boundless success, the courage to dream big, and the wisdom to lead with purpose and integrity. Equally, I extend warm congratulations to their families whose steadfast support, sacrifices, and encouragement have been the bedrock of the success. This achievement is as much theirs as it is the graduates. I also take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed faculty. Their unwavering commitment to mentoring, inspiring, and shaping young minds has been instrumental in nurturing the leaders of tomorrow. Today's success is a shining reflection of their dedication, passion, and invaluable contributions. The business landscape today is undergoing unprecedented transformation driven by rapid technological advancements, shifting global paradigms, and an urgent call for sustainable and inclusive development. In this ever-changing environment, the role of management education has become more critical than ever before. Institutions like IIMs stand at the forefront of this change, playing a pivotal role in shaping visionary leaders who can navigate complexity, embrace innovation, and uphold ethical values in decision-making. The challenges of our time, climate change, digital disruption, geopolitical uncertainty, and social inequality demand leaders who are not only agile and forward-thinking, but also deeply committed to responsible and equitable progress. The future will belong to those who are willing to continuously learn, adapt to change, and lead with a sense of purpose that harmonizes economic advancement with environmental stewardship and societal well-being. At this crucial juncture, management education must continue to empower individuals to create sustainable impact, foster resilience, and build a better world for generations to come. Another year at IIM Kozhikode has been marked by remarkable intellectual accomplishments, continued innovation, and a deepening commitment to academic excellence. Our institution proudly maintains its distinguished position among the top-ranked management schools in the country, reaffirming our unwavering dedication to shaping the next generation of visionary leaders and redefining the frontiers of management education. We have strengthened our academic foundation by welcoming several outstanding faculty members across diverse disciplines, enriching the intellectual ecosystem of the institute. In keeping with our spirit of innovation and responsiveness to the evolving landscape of higher education, we have introduced new academic programs that reflect the changing needs of society and industry. These initiatives underscore our commitment to providing students with a holistic and future-ready education, one that empowers them with the knowledge, capabilities, and values essential for success in a dynamic and interconnected world. As we celebrate these milestones, we remain inspired by our mission to create meaningful impact through education, and we look ahead with confidence and purpose. I take this opportunity to express my deepest appreciation and heartfelt gratitude to Professor Debashish Chatterjee, our director, for his transformative leadership and unwavering commitment to excellence. His clarity of vision and meticulous attention to detail continue to inspire us all. I am equally thankful to our dedicated faculty and staff whose steadfast commitment fuels a vibrant culture of innovation, learning, and growth. Our esteemed board members have been a constant source of inspiration, driving the Institute's progress. We are grateful for the support from the Government of India, and the Government of Kerala, as well as the media fraternity for amplifying our journey and impact. Your continued encouragement and engagement are truly invaluable in driving our mission forward. Dear graduates, congratulations. Today is a proud and momentous occasion, one that marks the culmination of your hard work, perseverance, and unwavering commitment to growth. You have faced challenges with courage, embraced uncertainty with resilience, and emerged stronger, wiser, and ready to shape the future. As you step beyond these campus walls, let curiosity ignite your ambitions, integrity steer your decisions, and perseverance anchor your journey. The path ahead will present countless opportunities. Embrace each with courage, clarity of purpose, and the conviction that you can create lasting and meaningful impact. Forge authentic connections, remain humble, lifelong learners, and strive always to uplift those around you. The world needs your ideas, your compassion, and your leadership. Your potential is limitless, and I have every confidence that you will inspire, innovate, and lead with excellence wherever your journey takes you. Wishing you endless success and fulfillment. Thank you and Jai Hind.
May we request the Director, Professor Debashish Chatterjee, for his address.
Yeah, slightly, not so much, yeah, that's perfect. The campus will soon be lit up in silver and blue. You are thinking, what has that got to do with my graduation? The sky is blue, clouds are silver. These colors are metaphors of optimism, the vast possibility of the endless sky and the silver lining lacing the clouds cover. Let us celebrate these two elements because they are also our brand colors and they represent pretty much your mental state today. Today is a day of pride and joy, a day that marks both an end and the beginning as our students step forward to embrace new opportunities and make their mark on the world. Let us celebrate their journey and the spirit of excellence that define IIM Kozhikode. A special welcome to the members of the Board of Governors who distinguished themselves by their own achievements. We are going to miss our Chairperson, Sri A. Vilayan, and we thank Madam Vinita Bajoria for standing in for him. Our esteemed faculty who somehow managed to survive another year of your antics in the classroom, and the dedicated staff working behind the scene, the cherished parents who have been pillars of support and have paid for your fees occasionally, our friends from the media, and most importantly, our graduating students, the true stars of this celebration. But before we proceed, a word on our esteemed guest who has made this occasion a day to remember for all of us at God's own campus. For those of you who have made management almost seem like rocket science, here is someone who has converted rocket science into the art of management. That's right. While some of us struggle to park our own cars, his job is to park satellites in their orbit. Thank you. Dr. V. Narayanan, Secretary of the Department of Space, Chairman, Space Commission, and Chairman of ISRO, is a distinguished scientist leading India's space advancements with remarkable techno-managerial acumen. Under his leadership, India has achieved significant milestones, including becoming the 4th country in the world to accomplish space docking and successfully launching the 100th mission from the Satish Dhawan Space Center. Dr. Narayanan has played a pivotal role in a national mission like Chandrayaan-2 and the Venus mission. As a key figure in the cryogenic technology, his contribution has placed India among the elite nations with indigenous cryogenic capabilities. His exemplary leadership, backed by an illustrious academic background from IIT Kharagpur, has driven advancements in propulsion systems, propelling ISRO to global recognition. From fostering international collaborations to shaping the roadmap for future transportation systems, Dr. Narayanan's dedication to scientific excellence continues to inspire the next generation of innovators. We gather here today to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work and dedication of 641 students from the PGP practice track, EPGP, the EPGP Kochi program, who will receive their degrees. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. The occasion is made all the more special as we have with us 9 doctoral students from the PhD practice track program, an innovative PhD program that was introduced by IIMK in 2019 to encourage working executives to pursue a career in academics and research. These brave souls decided that a regular PhD wasn't challenging enough, so they pursued one while working full-time, proving that working executives can indeed survive on caffeine, case studies, and sheer willpower. Give yourselves some applause for having that done. These 9 doctoral students joined our 29 PhD holders, awarded PhD degrees yesterday, from setting a record number of 38 PhD holders, larger than any IIM this year. Yes, please go ahead. Additionally, 511 students from the 15th batch of EPGP and 121 students from the 9th batch of EPGP Kochi will be bestowed with their MBA degrees today as well. While our PGP, MDP, and PGP business leadership programs have made their mark in the Financial Times rankings, our EPGP program has been successively ranked higher in the QS World University rankings for EMBA. The latest recognition reinforces IIM Kozhikode's growing influence in global management education, reflecting the Institute's relentless pursuit of academic excellence, impactful research, and a strong industry engagement, all of which helps us globalize Indian thought. IIM Kozhikode also hosted several hundred business and academic delegates in London for our first ever international conclave on globalizing Indian thought. In October 2024, the Senate House, University of London, witnessed 2 days of insightful deliberation with leading minds like Lord Meghnad Desai, member of the House of Lords and Emeritus Professor of Economics at the London School of Economics, Baroness Sandy Verma, member of the House of Lords, Mr. Kanishka Narayan, member of the House of Commons, and Mr. Farooq Engineer and Angus Fraser, former Indian and England cricketers, joined us in taking the discourse forward at the historic Lord's Cricket Ground. Showing our mufflers and swinging it around was an emulation of Saurav Ganguly's waving something else at Lord's, but we said that we arrived, and we did arrive in the academic space. We took Indian thought global, and so we did not forget to gorge on samosas and kebabs as well. The conclave explored India's soft power outreach with discussions exploring ancient Indian wisdom and its relevance in today's globalized world. Nearly 50 academic papers on Indian management and business practices and changing world order and rise of the global south were presented. Our revamped Silver Jubilee Garden was also inaugurated this academic year with Swar Sangam, a set of 4 iterative musical instruments installed within the garden, open to everyone in the community, symbolizing the blend of music, creativity, and intellectual pursuit. All these are suggestive that if you don't perform here, you indeed have to face the music. We are also proud to share that despite the stupendous infrastructural growth that we have been clocking every year, the adherence to Nityam sustainability as a guiding light has encouraged us to live in harmony with nature. We created Vyam, the open gym, a vibrant new facility at the IIMK ground dedicated to fostering physical and mental well-being. On this day, we must also recognize the tireless efforts of our esteemed faculty, the backbone of IIM Kozhikode, who have mastered the art of answering questions with more questions. Their dedication to academic excellence, their ability to inspire, challenge, and mentor, and their unwavering commitment to shaping the leaders of tomorrow have been instrumental in the success of our graduates. Our faculty, Professors Anand Gurumurthy, Professor Keur Purani, and Professor Manoranjan Dhal received the IIM Kozhikode Teaching Excellence Awards 2024. They have endured your questions, your late submissions, and your flimsy excuses about balancing learning with earning. Please rise for the rest of the faculty, for they deserve your applause. A standing ovation for them. A standing ovation for them. Standing ovation for the faculty. Thank you. May I ask you to pause for a while? The next one is for your parents and your family. Thank you. Thank you. Please sit down. The Calicut Marathon Committee also hosted the 15th edition of the Calicut Half Marathon. The event saw participation from approximately 4,500 runners. This year's theme, Word in Motion, honored Kozhikode's recognition as UNESCO's City of Literature. The IIMK Library and Information Center extends its impact beyond the campus through CSR and educational outreach initiatives. In collaboration with the Airports Authority of India, Calicut, it established the Gyan Pank Readers Lounge at the domestic departure terminal to promote reading among travelers. Additionally, to celebrate IIM Kozhikode's recognition as UNESCO City of Literature, IIMK partnered with Kozhikode Municipal Corporation to set up the Arivu Free Reading Lounge on October 14, 2024. Among our several centers of excellence, the Center for Employment Relations and Labor Studies organized the second India Labor Conference on the theme of decent work in a globalized work, featuring ILO, industry, trade unions, and academicians. As we gather here today to celebrate the achievements of our graduating class, it is only fitting that we acknowledge those who walked this path before them, our esteemed alumni. The alumni of IIM Kozhikode have been the backbone of this institution, carrying its legacy forward with excellence, integrity, and leadership across industries and continents. They are not just successful professionals, they are ambassadors of IIMK, embodying the values and vision of this institution wherever they go. In just a few hours, our graduating students will step into this distinguished network of alumni, becoming part of a thriving community that continues to support and uplift one another. They will carry forward the IIMK spirit, just as countless alumni have done before them. Our alumni remain deeply engaged with the institution through various initiatives, strengthening the bonds between past and present students. Some of the recent highlights include Sangam 24, our annual off-campus alumni meet, which successfully hosted across 8 Indian cities and international locations like Singapore and New York. The gatherings provided a platform for rekindling connections, sharing experiences, and fostering collaborations. To our graduating class, as you step into the world, remember that you are now part of an esteemed network of alumni. They are not just successful professionals, they are a living proof that there is life after examination, graduation, and certification. For those of you receiving your medals today, congratulations. As they say, Jo Jeeta Wahi Sikandar. And for those who barely scraped through, you may say, हार कर भी जीतना आसान नहीं है, but जीतने वाले को बाजीगर कहते हैं. So if you are not Sikandar, you must be a bazigar. There is no other alternative, right? In other words, losing is just winning in disguise. As executive MBA graduates, you bring not just academic insights, but also a wealth of lived experience. You are like vintage wine. Well, today is the appropriate time to use that metaphor. You are like vintage wine, experienced, mature, and likely to be bought out at premium price. The challenges ahead are numerous, from climate change to economic inequality. But within these challenges lie opportunities. You may wish to remember that true leadership is about creating value for others. As they say in the Three Idiots, Kabil bano kamyabi to jhak maar ke piche aayegi. In translation, become capable and success will follow you like a persistent puppy. As you step out into the world, armed with knowledge, networks, and perhaps a few questionable late-night decisions, remember to lead with integrity, embrace diversity, and always keep a sense of humor, because if you can't laugh at yourself, you'll never, or if you can laugh at yourself, you will never run out of homegrown entertainment. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go forth. Congratulations, class of 25. Go forth and make us proud, or at least give us something to talk about at the next alumni meet. Thank you. Jai Hind.
I request the chief guest, Dr. V. Narayanan, Chairman ISRO, to deliver the convocation address.
A cup of water. Very good evening to all of you. Respected Chairman, Board of Governors, Sri Velayan in absentia, Mrs. Vinaya Bajoria, Member, Board of Governors, the most dynamic, outstanding, excellent director of this institute who is occupying this position third time. That shows his capability, ability. Professor Debashish Chatterjee, members of the board who are on my right side, proud faculty members, all staff members of this great institute, IIM Kozhikode, proud graduating students, proud parents, very good evening to all of you. First of all, let me express my heartiest congratulations for all those students who are going to get your degree today after outstanding hard work and smart work. I feel really honored and humbled and privileged to be with you and share this significant moment and happiness of students receiving their most coveted management degree today. I am very well aware that I am standing amongst an elite class of high quality management professionals from one of the best management institutes of this country. And IIM tag against your name is a great honor by itself. That too from IIM Kozhikode is something really great that you are going to have that honor. IIM Kozhikode, starting way back in 1996 as the fifth IIM in the country, has established itself in the last 3 decades, bringing out high quality management professionals serving this country, also in abroad. It is quite heartening to note that this institute is inaugurated by none other than Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who is the greatest son of soil of this country and a people president. I am so blessed to join in a group which was started by him in the early phase of Indian space program. I am happy to note that students receiving the degree here, there are 9 PhD students, also lot of executive PGDM students. You know, teaching is one of the noble profession, and I used to tell, and I used to really think, we see God in one form or other. Actually, today I am here. There are a lot of people responsible, and one group of people are my teachers. I have always seen God in their face. That is the noble profession of a teacher. And the teachers play a key role to ignite the minds of the student and make them as good citizens of tomorrow. The faculty members of this institution have shaped and molded all of you to contribute as a global citizen. First of all, let me congratulate each and every faculty members, also all the staff members of this institute for their great contribution, for contributing to see you as an outstanding graduate today. No doubt, the stars of today's functions are the students who are receiving their degrees. Let me also take the opportunity to once again greet each and every degree holders who are going to get the degree today. Let me also congratulate the award winners who are going to get the award today. Apart from your hard work and dedication, you all owe the degree you are receiving today to your parents who have really sacrificed, which you cannot understand at this point of time. When you became parents and when your wards are getting the degree at that point of time, you will clearly understand. So let us give a big salute and hand to all the parents for their outstanding contribution. Convocation is one of the most happy occasions in one's life. You all are entering into a new phase of your life with great maturity, knowledge, and an enviable degree from a great institution. On this occasion, I wish to reiterate the message of Swami Vivekananda. I quote, "Arise, awake, stop not till the goal is achieved." I unquote. With the knowledge you have gained till now, you are going to serve our country, also the global area. Our country, which has completed 77 years of independence, has progressed in every sector. When we got independence, 97.5% people were below the poverty line. And today you know the stature. And average life of Indians at that point of time was hardly 32 years, and that has become 71 years now. If you take agriculture sector, the green revolution has really taken us from the food production from 50 million tons to something around 250 to 275 million tons of production. We had the white revolution for dairy products and blue revolution for fisheries. You take education as a sector. When we got independence, hardly 12% people were having the literacy level. Today that has gone to 79.7%. The number of primary schools in the country was hardly 2,825. And today that has grown to 8.4 lakhs. And the type of institutes what we have built, there was no IIT at that point of time. And the first IIT Kharagpur came into existence only in the year 1956. And I am one of the proud alumni of that IIT Kharagpur and standing in front of you. And IIM Ahmedabad came into existence, and this is the fifth IIM. And today what type of academic institutes we have set up. And dear friends, India is the largest in the world. The students' enrollment in the college is something around 30.6 million. You take economic growth in the country, starting from the GDP 2.7 lakh crore at the time of independence to today something around 135 lakh crore. India is the fifth largest economy in the world, bypassing UK. Just what type of phenomenal growth we have achieved, bypassing UK fifth status. And in transportation, I think we have grown to greater levels. Our country has built a lot of R&D institutions. Our unique program like Make in India has revolutionized the engineering and other service sector. Hence, it is imperative that there are plenty of opportunity for you to contribute for making India as a developed country before we celebrate 100 years of independence. Dear friends, on this important day of your life, giving advice is very easy, but hearing advice is very, very difficult. And your director nicely, in a jovial way, even pumped some advice and he has managed. And let me also give some of my thoughts. Dear graduates, education is a privilege that you enjoy, for which you are deeply indebted to the society of which you are a member. For the degree what you are receiving today, there are so many stakeholders. Your parents who have sacrificed their comfort to educate and to see you in the present stage today. The school teachers who have put a strong foundation for you to enter into IIM itself. Your college teachers and the faculty members of this institute. All the staff members, including the gardeners, those who are working in the garden, making this campus neat and clean. And the fellow citizens, the villagers who are providing good ambience for your good education. The common man and taxpayers, they really have a share in your degree. And dear friends, when you pass out from such a fantastic institute with great education, quality education, I strongly believe it is your responsibility to give back to the society. And also you should prove that you are a better alumni of this institute and you should ensure this institute is growing. And learning should be a continuous process. From my own experience, I can tell you, when we pass out, there is a problem with the toppers because I was also a topper. When the toppers, they think, why toppers? Most of the students, they think they know everything under the earth when they pass out. But it is not true. When you enter into the real life, you will understand what we know is very, very less. In Tamil, there is a Tirukural. I quote, Kattadu kai mannalavu kalladadu ulagalavu. What we know is equal to handful of sand. What we don't know is equal to universe. In fact, I have got difference on that statement itself. My experience shows what we know is equal to a dust inside the hand only, not even handful of sand. So we used to jovially say, a graduate who is passing out today, don't read tomorrow, will not be considered as a graduate and literate day after tomorrow. Be careful, learning should be a continuous process. Work hard and earn your happiness. I have learned from Wings of Fire, the autobiography of former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. I quote, total commitment is a pivotal quality for those who want to reach the top of their profession. I unquote. Probably you should really enjoy, even though it is written in English. Total commitment, you should understand the meaning and commit yourself. Develop inner strength of character. The inner intellectual education influences the mind, whereas the value-based education influences the heart. And the success depends on the improvement in both. Dream and aim for greater things. Kalam also always used to say, don't aim for small things. Because dreams of internal motivators, that will ensure today if you dream something, you will achieve tomorrow, I am sure. Be imaginative, innovative and creative. One should have got a self-confidence and self-motivation. And at the end of the game, by this time when you studied and getting passed out from this institute, you would have understood teamwork is the key mantra for success. And above all, you should grow contributors with great noble leadership qualities. Friends, I can go on giving advice, but then that is not required for people like your stature. And I am here as the chairman of Indian Space Program and Secretary of Department of Space. 1947 to till today, the country has grown every sector. And one of the sectors the growth has happened is the Indian Space Program. And I thought I should share what all the type of growth it has happened as an example. We started the Indian space program 1962, and 1969, August 15, ISRO was formed. And when ISRO was formed, 1969, August 15, I think at that point of time I was a student in the first standard, sitting in a village school with only a small room. If there is rain, immediately holiday will be declared in that school. That was the school in which I studied. And at that point of time, man has landed, Neil Armstrong has landed on the moon and come back safely, 1969. 1961, Yuri Gagarin has gone to space and he has been brought back safely. Just we are starting the program. Truly, we were not even in the play school standard at that point of time. And we were 60 to 65 years behind in the space program with respect to advanced countries. From that humble beginning till today, we had the first indigenous rocket launch on 20th November 1967, a 1 meter height rocket. At that point of time, the man is landing on the moon and coming back. That is the type of time frame what we are talking about. Till today, to our credit, 4,000 sounding rockets are launched from Indian soil. We have built 6 generations of launch vehicles, and the first being the SLV-3, capable of placing 40 kg in the low Earth orbit. And we have developed 6 generations of launches. And the 100th launch vehicle, first launch vehicle could not succeed, 1979. And second vehicle could succeed in 1980, and India entered into the elite group of few nations having that capability. This year, after I took over as the chairperson of ISRO, the first launch was the 100th launch on 29th January. It was a great tensed moment, but then we were very confident. The most complex rocket system, the GSLV, majestically lifting off and placing the satellite in the precise orbit, and in the Indian space program, in the history of India, it is written in the golden letters that 100th launch was successful. Over the years, the launcher capability has increased from 40 kg to low Earth orbit to 8,500 kg to low Earth orbit. Till 1974, we were not having the satellite technology. We were not having the satellite technology. It was in the year 1975, we had the launch of first indigenous satellite, the Aryabhatta. But most of the technology we got from other country, and it was also launched by other country. From that, till today, 131 satellites of different types are placed in orbit, and today 55 satellites are serving the common man of this country. And 433 satellites of 34 other nations are lifted off from this country using our own launch vehicles. And a country, when we started the space program, the things were moved in bicycle. Rocket parts were moved in bicycle. Satellites were moved in bullock cart. From that era, we have come a long way today. Cycle and bullock cart era. Today, dear friends, I want to tell, launching satellites and rockets for what? All meant for bringing application to the common man. We are serving the country. If I have to talk about application, minimum 5 hours I have to talk about application. We are bringing application in the area of telecommunication, television broadcasting, meteorology, cartography, disaster warning and mitigation, telemedicine, teleeducation, village resource centers, remote sensing, ocean monitoring. And today, we have connected 8,600 trains. And 30 years back, if you have to make a phone call from Kozhikode to Calcutta, from where madam is coming, what type of difficulty it was. And to make a phone call abroad, what type of difficulty it was. But today, the revolution has happened in the telecommunication. And today also we are having a problem. When you make a phone call abroad, within 30 seconds, if you don't get the connection, you are getting tensed. And revolution has happened. And we have connected 21,000 of shipping and boats are monitored. Disaster warning and mitigation. You know, there was a time if there is a disaster, thousands of our brothers we used to lose. And today, it is very few numbers only we use this one, and lot of people are saved. And I used to wonder, a country which was taking rocket parts in world bicycle and the satellite in bullock cart, couple of places we have become world leaders. Take Chandrayaan 1 as a mission. This is the first interplanetary mission which found water molecule for the first time on the moon and made every Indian proud, and India is the first country which found water molecule on the moon. Take Chandrayaan 2 as the mission. Chandrayaan 2, we could not soft land, but then there is an orbiter revolving in the moon surface. And 8 payloads are there and bringing lot of scientific data. We are having a camera called on-orbiter high-resolution camera. Please Google it and find out the photograph of all the countries, photographs taken by all the countries. Then you will conclude the best camera available in the moon surface belongs to India. That is the on-orbit high-resolution camera. And August 23rd, 2023 is a historical day. And the Chandrayaan 3, which was rotating with a velocity of 6,077 km per hour, which is equal to 8 times of aircraft velocity, was brought to rest in 19 minutes. And India becoming the only country and first country soft landing near the south pole of moon. Not only that, the entire rover came out and we have discovered lot of things, minerals, electron clouds, seismic activity, temperature profile. Everything we have donated to the scientific community of the world, and Indian flag is really flying high. Take Mars orbiter mission. We have to travel to Mars, almost 68 crore kilometers we have to travel. I think you all know, even though management expert, you know a little bit mathematics. Do a small calculation with 0.1 degree error. If you travel 68 crore kilometers, where you will reach? And we have gone there. Not only that, after going there, after 297 days, the engine has to restart and capture in the Mars. Please understand, if you have stopped your car in the house, went on vacation, after 60 days, if you try to start, what will happen? You all know it. Here, we are holding our breath. And today it is history. We have successfully accomplished the Mars orbiter mission. India is the only country, first country which has successfully accomplished Mars orbiter mission in the first attempt. And we all have to be proud. Not only that, if you calculate, so our Honorable Prime Minister is a different personality. He has calculated per kilometer what is the amount spent. It is less than auto fare. And that is such a low-cost mission we have done. And, when we started, we were 70 years, 60 years behind. We were debating in Tumba how to become world leaders. And Russia had placed 37 satellites through a single rocket. We decided, why don't you place 100 satellites? Actually, placing is very easy, but it should not collide each other. And today it is history. India has placed 104 satellites, more than 100 satellites, using a single rocket, and made world record. First time, single rocket, more than 100 satellite was placed by India. And rockets, to take off rockets, we need engines. The engines are no way different from car engines. It is a little equivalent to that only. Car engines are used for transporting either human being or objects from one place to another place. Rockets are also doing similar job only, either it transport satellite or human being. But there are small difference. The car engine goes in Kozhikode maybe maximum 80 to 100 km per hour on the road. But to place Chandrayaan 3, we have to use 37,000 km per hour speed. That is the type of engine we have to develop. And one of the propulsion system is using liquid hydrogen and oxygen we have to develop. That is the best propulsion system. Only 5 countries are having that, were having that technologies. And we were looking for other countries to get the technology. And early 90s, this technology was denied to India. And every country knows that if it is denied, India cannot make meaningful progress in the space program. At one point of time, we were so much insulted that Russia was interested to support little bit, but then due to geopolitical reason, we were it was stopped and there was an insult and we started our program. Dear friends, today it is history. India has made 3 indigenous cryogenic rocket engines and we are one among 6 countries having that coveted high complex technology with us. It is not that we have developed. The first system we developed took 20 years. Second system for Mark III when we were developing. First system when we developed, I was a junior engineer starting. And when the success happened, I was almost in the number 2, number 3 in the hierarchy. I was the engine chief that time. For the second system, the Mark III, which has placed Chandrayaan 3 in the orbit, and which is going to take human being to the space. The upper stage is the cryogenic stage and we were developing. And towards the last phase, of course it's a teamwork. Towards the last phase, I was the project director. And I want to share my experience. We all are, like you people, we also study well and we also got first ranks and this type of thing and we are working. And as the project director, I thought along with our director and chairman, we should make world record in this development because a technology which was denied to us, we must make world record. Today I want to tell you, we have made 3 world records. First world record is, every country makes at least 10 engines, 9 to 10 engines, then only they go for the flight. They do test after test, sometimes failures, then only they go for the flight. We decided we will make only 3 engines and we'll go for the flight. 3rd engine will fly. Because our country, you know the economic status of our country. Everybody is not like IIM graduates. Everybody is not like IIT graduates. There are villages. And we decided only 3 engines. And from the engine test to flight, the minimum time taken by any other country is 42 months. And maximum time is up to 18 years. Knowing that, we set a target when I was the project director with Kiran Kumar sir as the chairman, we set a target of 24 months. And when this idea was presented in the international forum, we are going to make in 24 months this flight with 3 engines. You know, one question was asked, a ridiculing question to me. I was like a young boy presenting. The question asked to us, are you joking in the international forum telling that 3 engines in 24 months you are going to accomplish this mission? And I was not having any answer other than telling that I will come back after 2 years. Today it is history. We have accomplished this in 28 months and we have made first world record. We have succeeded with 3 engines, we have made second world record. And we had to do the total rocket engine and propulsion system testing before flying. And 5,000 kg of hydrogen, something around 23,000 kg of oxygen, together we have to take it to a test stand and we have to test in a 1,000 crore test stand. Hydrogen, if you handle properly, it will work as a fuel. If you don't handle it, it will explode. If it explodes, nothing will be available. And people do lot of experiment, then only they authorize. And we did lot of simulation, took approval from the management, and management believed on the team to go ahead with the test without doing much experiment. Today, we have accomplished in 34 days against the world record of 5 months. And I am sure no country is going to break the world record in near future. That is the 3rd world record. And that means if given an opportunity, Indian education system can do miracle. And Aditya alone. We are one among 4 countries having a satellite to study the sun. And this year, January 6, we have rolled out the data. You should see the video, how the masses are getting ejected from the sun. And we are one among 4 countries. And this year, January 16, 2 satellites rotating 28,400 kilometers per hour. Satellites are rotating. Imagine 2 cars are going with 100 kilometers per hour speed and you have to align and get it docked, get it joined. What type of difficulty it is, you can realize. Here 2 satellites rotating 28,400 kilometers per hour. And it was very nicely through a set of software, hardware assembled, and we docked, and India became one among 4 countries on January 16 completing that experiment. And dear friends, today we are having lot of programs. We are going to take our own brother Gaganyatri to space using our own vehicle. And we are having lot of programs. Now, all this success is depending upon multiple things in management terms. One is we are having visionary leadership in the organization, starting from Sarabhai to present generation, lot of visionary leadership. We are having open review structure, mechanism. Even the youngest person of the team can question Chairman ISRO, and if the youngest person is right, he is right. If Chairman is wrong, Chairman is wrong. And that culture is there. Anybody can question anybody on technical ground. That freedom is available. And whenever there is a setback, we don't consider as a setback. We consider that as a learning ground. For example, take Chandrayaan 2 when there was a setback. And we were a little sad. But then we took it as an opportunity to learn. And there was a committee constituted, 10-member committee to study and give you the recommendation and improvements. And you know, generally this type of work takes 1 year. And we were given 30 days time. And we studied entire thing and we took it as a challenge. On the 30th day, 5 hours before the deadline, the committees continuously worked with average sleep of 4 hours per day and submit the recommendations. Today, with those recommendations, almost more than 100, everything was implemented and Chandrayaan 3 is a grand, successful mission. So that means we also work against the time and there is a demand. Yes, we can work. I think you all are going to work like that. And setting targets for ourselves. Nobody gives the target to us. For example, when we wanted to make world record, nobody told us to make world record. Target is set by us. And there is very important point I want to tell. When you are coming to outside and going to run the professional life, you should have got a balanced life between personal and professional life. Don't compromise professional life for personal matter, personal life for professional matter. Have a common understanding and run the life better. Strength only respects strength. When we successfully launched Chandrayaan 3, Japan wanted to collaborate with us, and today Chandrayaan 5 is approved. We are going to jointly develop Chandrayaan 5 and going to accomplish the mission. We are having clear vision for your organization to succeed. There is a clear roadmap and vision. And Honorable Prime Minister has given clear guideline. We are got the Chandrayaan 4 approval. Chandrayaan 4 is going to bring sample back from moon and we are going to do experiments. India will build its own space station by 2035. 2035 we are going to have our own space station and first module will be launched by 2028. We are going to land on Venus. A lander mission is already approved. And, Mars lander mission is approved. We are going to have a Venus mission and we are developing the next generation launcher. The first launcher, what was developed by under the leadership of APJ Abdul Kalam sir, was 35 kg to 40 kg capability to low Earth orbit. We are building a rocket capable of taking 30,000 kg to low Earth orbit. It is a 30-story building height rocket. That is the development which is taking place. Also, we have to develop rocket with 70,000 kg capability for taking man to moon. And we are going to have a mission taking man to moon and bringing him back safely by 2040. Dear graduates, main reason for success is teamwork. Main reason for success is we strongly believe that organization and nation is above individuals and we all work towards that. Dear graduates, as some of our great leaders used to say, I quote, you should always be righteous in the heart, which leads to beauty in the character. Beauty in the character brings harmony in the home. Harmony in the home leads to order in the nation, and order in the nation leads to peace in the world. I unquote. You know what is the most beautiful thing in the world? The most beautiful thing in the world is seeing your parents smiling and laughing and knowing that you are the reason behind that. Ensure always your parents are smiling. Take care of them throughout their life. Also, take care of your partners. And once again, let me request all of you, whichever part of the globe you are, don't forget the Bharat. Contribute for making this country as a developed country before we celebrate 100 years of independence. Let me put this request to all of you. Once again, let me congratulate all the graduating students, award winners, the management, and all staff and faculty members. Let me pray the Almighty to shower the blessing on this institute to grow much higher stature and impart high quality education. Let me also thank director and the management for giving me opportunity to stand in front of you to share some of my thoughts. And let me greet all the graduating students and salute the parents once again. Thank you. Jai Hind.
May we request EPGP Chairperson to announce gold medals.
The Indian Institute of Management Kozhikode Gold Medal for Scholastic Performance has been awarded to the following Executive Postgraduate Program students who will come forward as I call their names in the order of merit and receive the medals from the Chief Guest. Gold Medal for Scholastic Performance first, Soumya Kopale. Gold Medal for Scholastic Performance second, Shilpi Paridha. Gold Medal for Scholastic Performance third, Ankur Chakrabarti. In his absence, I would request Professor Rupak to receive the gold medal on his behalf from the Chief Guest.
May we request EPGP Kochi Chairperson to announce gold medals.
The Indian Institute of Management Kozhikode Gold Medal for Scholastic Performance in Executive Postgraduate Program of Kochi campus has been awarded to Jason Tekekera, who will come forward and receive the medal from the Chief Guest.
May we request DPM Chairperson to present the award of degrees.
Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. The candidates will now receive their Doctor of Philosophy degrees. The cohort of graduating scholars will now come together and receive their degrees individually from the Chairperson BOG and Director. Upon receiving their degrees, they will then return to their seats and remain standing. Harikumar B. Warrior, Manoj Krishnan, Ankit Banu, Rakesh Suresh Kulkarni, Rishi Ritambar, Abhishek Amal Sanyal, Anik Chaudhary, Gagandeep Singh Bal. Chairperson, Board of Governors, upon the recommendation of the Academic Council, I have the honor to present Harikumar B. Warrior and 8 others who have successfully completed the prescribed course of studies and fulfilled all other requirements for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and request you to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on these candidates, of whom 8 are present and 1 will receive the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in absentia.
By the authority given to me by the members of the Board of Governors, Indian Institute of Management Kozhikode, I award you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and I charge that by thought, word and deed, you prove yourself worthy of the award.
Thank you.
May we request EPGP Chairperson to present the award of degrees.
All candidates for the degree of Masters of Business Administration offered on technology platform, please rise. The candidates will now receive their degree of Masters of Business Administration. The cohort of 10 graduating students will now come together and receive their degrees individually from the Chairperson BOG and Director. Upon receiving their degrees, they will then return to their seats and remain standing. Akash, Mohammed, Abhishek, Swapanti, Aji, Mridul, Anantha, Pradeep, Ankit, Prateet, Anuj, Prerna, Arabinda, Rajat, Arun, Rajiv, Asha, Ram, Ashish, Rekha, Vamsidhar, Ruchita, Chandrasekhar S. Bhuvnesh, Chanmaya Sasi, Devika Satarupa, Dipin Selvin, Divya Shubhajit, Gokul Shubham, Harish Shyam, Harsh Shri Roop, Harveen Sunandini, Hemendra Swapnil, Hina Sadiq, Kashish Tanmay, Kiran Tara, Krishna Tilak, S. Lokesh Uma, Madhu Vaibhav, Manas Vaishak, Manish Varun, Mayur Vetrivelu, Maunak Vijay, Mukul Vishnu, Nandini Satyam, Naren Abhinav, Neha Ajay, Niharika Akansha, Nikhil Amit, Nischay Amit, Nishant Amod, Nevidita Aniket, Pankaj Anushri, Pradeep Aravind, Prakash Arun, Prasad Ashmika, Prashant, Vishwaroop, Priyadarshani, Debangi, Radha, Dipesh, Rajat, Devashish, Ranadhir, Dhruv, Rangaraju, Gaurav, Rushi, George, Sahukaru, Gopala Krishna, Sailaj, Gaurav, Samina, Himanshu, Sandhya, Jyol, Sandeep, Kapil, Satisan, Kshitij, Satish, Komal, Saurabh, Manish, Seena, Manoj, Shalini, Meenu, Shailek, Mukesh, Shikhar, Murali Krishna, Sheenu, Nachiket, Shivendra, Nagendra, Shubhendu, Nakul, Siddharth, Namita, Sonu, Natasha, Soumya, Nikhil, Shrijit, Nilofer, Shreyas, Parul, Shri Vamsi Krishna, Parul, Shri Nivasan, Prabhu, Sudhanshu, Pradeep, Suresh, Pranav, Surojit, Pranav, Swapnil, Prashant, Swati, Prashant, I would request all of you to please give a big round of applause and encourage all the other. Thank you. And please continue. Swati Priyanka. Tanushri Priyanki. Tokala Rahul. Tushar Rahul. Tushar Rajesh. Vaibhav Rupam. Varda Sampat. Varun Sanika. Please continue the clappings. Thank you. Aditya Sanjeev. Krishna Soumya. Saurabh Vikram. Vikin Sawan. Vikim. Virendra Shashi. We can't hear the clappings. Yagna Shilpi. Yogesh Shreyas. Abdul Malik Shubham. Abhishek Shibhashish. Abhishek Siddharth. Amrendra Sonal. Animesh Soumya. We can't see the energies from the back. Anu Sondati. Arunava Shovik. Ashish Sudarshan. Ashwani Sudhir. Ashwani Surbhi. Badri Narayanan Shushrut. Let's see all the high energies. Bharat Uma Shankar. Bharat Utkarsh. Chandrakant Vaibhav. Debashish Venu Gopal. Debashish Vinayak. Debashish Vishal. Debashish Wayne. Deepika Palasi. Deepti Prashant. Devarajan Sumit. Devroop Abhilash Mon. Dia Aditya. Gaurav Akshay. Ipshita Alpesh. I can't hear the clappings. Kaushik Anju. Anjo. Kedar Anurag. Kiran Arjun. Kishan Arul. Krishna Arun Bose. Kshitij Ashish. Kaushal Kushal Avinash. Lohit Shiva. Manish Chetan. Manjari Deepshika. Manoj Dhruvendra. Mervin Divyansh. Mittu Tamil. Mohit LC. Mokshananda Gauri. Monica Gokul. Murugananda Hebin. Nagarjuna Jain. Please continue encouraging all the others. Nihal Raj Kastov. Pamela Koili. Pandai Raj Lalit. Prakash Manish. Prashant Hamza Akhtar. Pratik Murugesh. Praveen Nagashayana. Pritha Narvadeshwar. Priyanka Navonil. Priyanshu Nayanka. Rajkumar Nitya, Rakesh Nitish, Ram Nivas Raj, Ravi Paras, Ravi Shankar Poonam, Rishabh Pradhul, Ritesh Prasanjit, Rituparna Pritha, Sahil Rahul, Sanket Rajashekhar, Saranjit Rakesh, Sayantan Rohit, it's nice to see the first row clapping very energetically. Shibani Rohit, Shivendra Ruhi, Shravan Ruksar, Shruti Sachit, Sonal Saksham, Saurabh Sakhya Sindhya, Shrija Salil, Subhashish Sameer, Shubin Sandeep, Sunil Sanjeev, Talha Saurabh, Upasna Shekhar, Valsa Shilpa, Vijay Shivesh, Vikas Shresht, Yashpal Shri Aravinthan, Yogesh Shubham, Harsh Shubham, thanks to the first row, I would request all of you to clap. Abhinand Khan Sabha Alam, Khan Sabha Alam, Aditya Shri Harika, Ahmed Yasarla, Ajit Sukanya, Alok Sumit, Amitanshu Ganthi, Anandyata S. Surya Narayanan, Anirban Susan, Anjanay Swapana Teeth, Anju Swati, Aparna Uday Kumar, Arnab Utkarsh, Arnab, Avantika Venkatesh, Ayushi Vinay, Bhupendra Vinayak, Chakradhar Sonam, Chetan Sandeep, Debanjan Padmashri, Dheeraj Snehashish, Dikshant Aftab. The last few, so I would request you all to give a lot of applauses. Dipak Balaji, Dhriti Prabal, Gauri Rajshekhar, Joseph Hari, Kanan Kiran, Kiranjeet Sandhan, Karnika Somadri, Karthik Saravanan, Irfan Anish. I can't hear the clappings. Kshitij Dhanya, Saurabh Dipanshu, Lijo Dinesh, Lijo Dinesh, Malkos Anupam, Chairman, Board of Governors, upon the recommendations of the Academic Council, I have the honor to present Akash Gupta and 510 others of EPGP who have successfully completed the prescribed course of studies and fulfilled all other requirements for the award of the degree of Masters of Business Administration, and request you to confer the degree on these candidates, of whom 418 are present and 93 will receive the degree in absentia.
By the authority given to me by the Board of Governors, Indian Institute of Management Kozhikode, I award you the degree of Masters of Business Administration, and I charge that by thought, word and deed, you prove yourself worthy of the award.
Please take your seats. May we request EPGP Kochi Chairperson to present the award of degrees.
All candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration offered at Kochi campus, please rise. The candidates will now receive their degree of Master of Business Administration. The cohort of 10 graduating students will now come together and receive their degrees individually from the Chairperson BOG and Director. Upon receiving their degrees, they will then return to their seats and remaining standard. Abhay Agarwal, Arun Babu, Abhiram Alurkar, Arvind Kumar, Abhishek, Ashik, Abhishek Roy, Ashutosh, Abhishek VR, and Shentil Kumar. Abhishek CJ, Deen Dayal, Anand Agarwal, Divya, Anup, Hardik, Ashutosh, Hari, Chetan, Harsh Tyagi. Chinta Rishi Raghav, G. Sant Tekekara, Deepankar, Karthik, Harshit, Kiran Kumar, Hemant, Manigandan, Himanshu, and Manu Govind. Madhavi Kuti, Matthew, Mahaksh, Navneet Krishnan, Nilesh, Nimi Peter, Piyush, Nishana, Prashant, Parth Sardi. Rajendra, Pooja, Rakesh, Praveen Kumar, Ram Nivas, Rajesh Nair, Ramesh, Rajesh, Rosemary, and Rohit Bharadwaj. Saransh, Sajid, Sachin Kumar, Sam Sundar, Shalini, Sandeep, Shekhar, Sija, Shiksha, and Sharin. Please encourage your friends with a big round of applause. Shivanand, Shihas, Shubhi Sharma, Shirish, Simran, Shiva Prasad, Saumitro, Surya Narayan, Saumya, Sriju. Srinivas, Sunil, Sriram, Srivatsa, Tuhin Kumar, Vijay Kumar, Upasana, Vinayak, Vaibhav, and Yadu Murli. Varsha, Shankar, Venkatesh, Vipin, Vijay, Aditya, Vikram, Ankita, Vimal, Arvind Reddy, Yash Trivedi, and Adarsh. Chairperson, Board of Governors, upon the recommendation of the Academic Council, I have the honor to present Abhay Agarwal and 120 others of EPGP Kochi campus who have successfully completed the prescribed course of studies and fulfilled all requirements for the award of degree of Master of Business Administration, and request you to confer the degree on these candidates, of whom 92 are present and 21 will receive the degree in absentia.
By the authority given to me by the Board of Governors, Indian Institute of Management, Kozhikode, I award you the degree of Master of Business Administration, and I charge that by thought, word, and deed, you prove yourself worthy of the award.
May we request EPGP Chairperson to announce Oath of Honor.
All graduating students, please rise. All graduating students will now take the oath of honor. When I mention my name, please replace it with your own. I, Chitwan, as a graduate of the IIM Kozhikode, will take the responsibility of my actions and be accountable for its foreseeable consequences. I will hold every other human being in high regard, acknowledging the inherent differences, honoring the rights of others to be treated with dignity. I will act with utmost integrity and pursue my work upholding the highest ethical standards. I pledge, this pledge I make freely and upon my honor. Please sit.
I declare the convocation closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession will now leave the venue. You may remain standing till all the members of the procession have left the venue. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for dinner. Thank you. Good evening. Namaskar.